Hey, how you doing, VC? It's Glow and Double O Cabbage here, back for another video. Again, showcasing most of the music, or most of the records that I'm going to be showcasing are the ones that I picked up in that haul a while back. I got 60 records for $60, so $1 a record. And yeah, I'm still trolling through them, and I'm really enjoying exploring what's there. It's like a gift every time. Some really amazing stuff to share today. I really want to listen to these records before I get on here and talk about them, and I honestly haven't really had too much time to actually listen to too much music lately, but I do have some. I have more than 10 that I have listened to, so I'll be sharing all those. In the background, we're listening to a CD that I picked up at the radio station. They have a big box of CDs that they basically just say, you know, help yourself. These are like doubles or whatever. You already have them in the catalog, and I just kind of give them away. And you know, you never really know what you're gonna get. It's kind of like a box of chocolates. But for example, I mean, this is the cover for a CD. I had no idea what the hell it was, but there's a bunch of students at jazz school who released an album here in Canada. It says where, just one sec here. University of Toronto. So this is a group called Converge. Brent Ma and Alex Goodman. Really interesting thing about this CD is, as you can see in number 10, they do a Radiohead cover of Faust Arp. Pretty cool stuff, actually. Really good, creative, original recordings too. None of these are covers or anything. So, actually, there's another cover. There's one more cover of a Roger Waters tune, "Goodbye Blue Sky," which is number 2. "Goodbye Blue Sky," which is pretty cool. I love it when people do jazz covers of popular songs. Just love to see what they do with it. This was released in 2010, and this is what we're listening to in the background. It can get pretty chaotic and free at points, but mostly it's just straight ahead, really creative, lots of energy style jazz. So, Convergence. I don't know how easy that will be to find, but it's pretty cool. It's really cool. All right, so the first 4 records that I'm going to show you today, aren't from that haul. They're ones that I kind of picked up brand new, and so Charlie's making a visit here. I'm gonna show you. We have a little shirt on him because he's been digging at himself. So you can see it's like the vet made this homemade little, I don't know, wife beater, I guess. Charlie's got a wife beater, but he's got a scrape underneath his chin here that he just won't leave alone. So. He will now, though, so which is cool. He's a lot happier. He's on a little bit of medication. But anyways, I just wanted to show you Charlie. Anyways, get down, buddy. All right, so on with the music. I'm sorry about that. We're always interrupted by the pets here. The first album I'm going to showcase is a really, really cool album. One of my last blind buys, like major blind buys. I'm going to stop trying to do that and really do a little bit more research on my buys and just buy things that I really want rather than buy like things that I'm not really sure of and take a chance on and waste money on. So, but that is a really great way to explore music, I think, is to do blind buys. Okay, well, the band is called Plankton Watt, and I just loved the cover, and it just looked really cool and creative to me. There's the back cover, all done with marker, but really, really interesting geometric shapes and stuff. Perhaps I should turn this down a bit. Sorry if that's too loud. You never really can tell. Oh, by the way, tonight's video is brought to you by a nice light beer. I like light beer as well as dark beer, but this is Alpine, 5% alcohol. Really wonderful beer. Won many awards here. It's brewed. You only get it if you live here in New Brunswick. But it's a fantastic beer. And there it is, poured. Could have had a little bit more head on that, but oh well. So cheers to Dr. D and Super West doing the beer videos. Oh, it's good. It's a really good beer. Anyway, Plankton Watt, California-based group. Well, actually one guy mostly does all this music. His name is Dewey Mahood. And this is kind of fringe experimental music, really creative stuff. I was going to show you the label because it's just beautiful. Oh yeah, and it's on like kind of a really beautiful splatter colored vinyl. But let me get this sized up. We'll do side A first, I guess. So this is the label. Just beautiful. Just a man standing there with some deer. And then on the other side is this. So I thought that was really creative. Really nice surprise when I opened this. There's more artwork and information on an insert. The name of the album, by the way, is Dawn of the Golden Eternity, and the group is called Plankton Watt. It's really cool stuff. Highly recommended to anybody who's interested in creative, fringe, experimental music. I know that David Horowitz, you would love this, and Andreas, all the Andreases. There's a lot of Andreases in BC. Anyway, Plankton Watt, great stuff. All right, let's see what's next. Oh man, when I saw this, I almost shit my pants. I was so happy. It's been a while since I felt that way too about a record, but I know this is good from my earlier years. Just an amazing minimalist pop psychedelic record, just awesome. Galaxy 500 and Today. This is their first album, their debut album. And it was released in 1988. This is a reissue that has been remastered by a fellow by the name of by two guys, Kramer and Alan Douches, Douches. LP mastering by Kevin Gray. I don't know what that means. It's remastered, but the LP mastering was by Kevin Gray. Anyway, it's on 2020 Records. Just a fantastic album. If you guys don't know this, check it out. I'll show you the label. It's nothing really too fancy, but yeah, Galaxy 500, just an incredible album. And an interesting tidbit of information is our one and only Fred Big Star 1000 covered the last song on this called Tugboat, and I honestly like his version of it a little bit more than the Galaxy 500 one, but that's just personal preference. And Fred, I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you continue to make videos, and so no one goes over there and kills you. No, I just really enjoy videos. That's all there is to it, you know. Okay, another one that I got recently that I know Stefan73 picked up not too long ago, amongst others. But, oh man, this is just so killer. Godspeed You Black Emperors. Don't Bend, Ascend. Yeah. Alleluia. Don't Bend, Ascend. Just an incredible album. I mean, you know, I know people go on and on about Godspeed You Black Emperor, but it's true, like, you know, they're really a great group, and they make some amazingly emotional music, sort of in the same, not in the same kind of music style as Sigur Rós, but it reminds me of the emotions that I feel when I listen to Sigur Rós. Like, that's a band, actually. Sigur Rós is a band I can only listen to here and there, because there's just a time and a place for them for me. But an interesting tidbit about this album, the Godspeed You Black Emperor album, is that in the Dead Wax, so pay attention, Mark, Dr. Dead Wax. Incidentally, just a quick little aside, Mark, I've been trying to get a hold of you on on Skype, but you're never available. But I don't know, I maybe don't try to get a hold of you at the right times. But so let me know, send me a message or something like that. Let me know when it's best to get a hold of you. So, anyways, in the dead wax, in the major dead wax on the actual album, one side says 2,000 stoned kids will be stoked. That's what it says in the dead wax. And then you flip it over, and on the other side it says, too bad they don't vote. So classic Godspeed You Black Emperor, political comedy and, you know, quirkiness and irony and whatnot. But and there's also something, there's a YouTube, I plugged it in, but I must have gotten some letters or numbers wrong, but there's a YouTube address on the 7-inch, if people don't know about that, and I'm not sure where it goes to, but if you guys know, maybe put the link in the comment section or something like that if you can, or in a private message me. But anyways, so it goes to some kind of video on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to the 7-inch or what, but it's pretty interesting. So, and it's the 7-inch is also dedicated to somebody. So anyway, check that out. It's really fantastic album. And another album that has just been kicking my ass lately. I absolutely love this album. I played it so many times already, at least 10 times, I think. Just, you know, one side here, one side there, but it's just amazing. This is Moon Duo, Circles on Sacred Bone Records. This is just an incredible psych, krautrock sort of, and then I was talking to Rob Yolovox. Hey, how you doing, Rob? I was talking to him, and I was recommending these guys to him, and he was saying, and I said that the singer reminds me of Bono from U2 with his style and the way he sings and stuff, and it's true. Like, he agreed. It was like the guy has this really emotive kind of way of singing, but yeah. So really cool artwork. Check that out, eh? Moon Duo. So it's like, yeah, Psych Kraut. I'll show you the label. Hopefully this video isn't taking too long. But Charlie's wanting some loving. What's up, buddy? Say hi to the VC. Say hi to the VC. Oh, you see his scrape. I don't know if you can, but anyways. Get down. No, get down. Okay. All right. So those are the new records that I picked up in the past little while that I wanted to share. And now we're going to move on to the $1 finds that I picked up a while back in that haul. That my friend just likes to call his records quite often, and he always thinks of me first, which I fully appreciate. And so without further ado, we got a Blue Note issue of One Step Beyond by Jackie McLean. This album kicks ass. This is so good. This is like really awesome, long compositions, hard bop kind of stuff. Just love it. With the original inner sleeve on the blue Note kind of, yeah. So pretty cool. I really enjoyed this album a lot. I was a little, I don't know, I don't really understand the where the artwork comes from for this. I don't know, is that Jackie McLean? I don't know if it's him or not, but I haven't read the back. But Saturday and Sunday is just a killer song, and Ghost Town is awesome. This is just fantastic. Highly recommended this. It's a great $1 jazz find. And another album. This one here is by Captain Beefheart. It was released after he died, and he went into retirement. This is the early sessions recorded in the A&M studios with a cover of Bo Diddley's Bo Wah Diddy, Diddy Wah Diddy. This only has 5 songs on it, but it's just fantastic. It's really cool, early Captain Beefheart. I love this stuff so much. It's very blues oriented, and yeah, this was released in 1984, so really cool to have that, Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band. Next up, we have Sunny Meets Hawk. Someone just showed this not too long ago in the VC. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, released in 1963. This is the first time that these two met, and it was well, they played the Newport Jazz Festival after they recorded this, and that was really highly lauded as a performance. This is killer. Released in 1963. I love it. I love these. I played this a while back when on the RCA Victor with the original inner sleeve even. And for $1, I can't complain, man. It's in great shape and it sounds awesome and just really cool artwork. I love this kind of stuff right here. This interpretive jazz art. But highly recommended if you like these two artists, Coleman Hawkins and Sonny Rollins. But okay, so another jazz great. This is just killer. Seriously, this is these Italian compilation series called Jazz Greats. This is a 2-album set, and it really leans towards the avant-garde on this particular outing by the group, or by the Jazz Giants, in the Jazz Giants series. This is Chick Corea and Albert Ayler and John Handy Quintet. This here, I have this on another John Handy album, but this is absolutely amazing. Just an amazing long player jazz, wicked avant-garde, melodic, just awesome. If Only We Knew by John Handy. Man, this is good. And there's a gatefold, a short history of jazz on the inside. It says made in Italy. Just a fantastic double album. I love this so much. And Albert Ayler's Ghosts is on here, and so is Third Movement. Man, with like Gato Barbieri, Don Cherry, Carl Berger, Jean-Francois, Jenny Clark, and Jacques Thoreau. Really cool stuff. Anyway, awesome to have that. Now here's a little bit of a rarity. This is a female Canadian pianist that has been influenced by Oscar Peterson and Chick Corea. She's French Canadian and her name is Lorraine Desmarais. And this is on the CBC jazz label, Entrepris Radio Canada. So it's the Radio Canada. She does a 12-minute and 24-second Take the A Train on here, which is just killer. I mean, there's the lineup. She's just fantastic. Really, 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 really awesome jazz pianist. Lorraine. I have another one by her, but I haven't listened to it yet, so it won't be in the stack today. But really cool stuff. Now on to some avant-garde jazz, some serious avant-garde jazz. This was a huge surprise. I didn't know what to expect when I put this on, but it's the Clarinet Summit, and it's 4 avant-garde clarinetists. So imagine what that would sound like. It's absolutely chaotic. It's an album called Southern Bells by Alvin Batiste, John Carter, Jimmy Hamilton, and David Murray. And this is on the Black Saint label. And I'll show you. I love the label for the Black Saint. There it is there. In immaculate condition. Just, wow. To get this in the collection at all, like it's not an easy listen, not at all in the least little bit. It's an absolute chaotic listen. It's wild. It's I've never heard anything quite like it. You want to talk about like imagine 4 clarinetists skronking like, it just sounds like chaotic, but I love it. It actually relaxes me in some weird way. All right, so what was I going to say? This was released in 1984. I got a list of stuff that I keep forgetting to even release or to say. This one here was released in 1987. She has 10 albums. All right, so on to Phil Nimmons with the Atlantic Suite. This is a bit of a concept album by a Canadian. I do believe he's Canadian. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he is. It's on the Sackville record label. This is a stereo copy. It's sort of what I would say is in sort of the excuse me, the new age sort of field, but it's really interesting actually. And you know, the song titles are Harbors, Islands, Tides, Horizons, and the Dorian Way. It's just meant to represent what the Atlantic Ocean is sort of like musically, which is really, it's a really neat concept, and I actually quite enjoyed this record. Phil Nimmons. All right, next we only have 2 left, so it won't be that much longer. On the Enja label, this is Live at the Festival. Basically, just live takes from I forget which festival it is. Oh, it's the LJUBLJNA. So Jubana Jazz Festival, and it has Bill Evans, Eddie Gomez, Karen Krog, Archie Shepp, Billy Hutcherson, just Reggie Johnson, Joe Chambers. Really cool live at the festival. Pretty much anything on the Enja label is. I'll show you the label. I'm not sure if this would be considered white label promo or not, but anyway, there's the Enja label. So really cool, nice live tracks. A lot of really safe sort of jazz on that album, nothing too avant-garde, but really enjoyable nonetheless. And then the last album is an album that's really quite, I looked it up online and people really rave about this album. And I liked it, but it didn't really kick my ass as far as like, I don't know. But it's basically sort of a big band style, and it's an album by George Russell. And it's called Jazz in the Space Age, with narration by Jon Hendricks. So basically what this is it's big band sort of style, orchestrated stuff, but at the beginning and the ends of some of the songs, there's like someone comes on and starts talking about New York City in a really heavy New York accent, and it's pretty cool. Like it is pretty neat, and there's some tracks on here. It's a double LP, and there's some tracks on here that are sort of free, a little bit of free jazz kind of feel. Some of the musicians that play on this is David Baker, Paul Bley, John Coltrane, Bill Evans, Art Farmer, Benny Golson, Milt Hinton. So, and there's the song titles: Manhattan, Big City Blues, Manhattan Rico. So it's very, very New York City based jazz in the big band style that is very orchestrated with narration. So that's it. That's it for now. These are the albums that I have listened to and I have enjoyed. And I have enjoyed you sticking around to watch the album. And I just noticed that Sun-Ra is just peeking over my shoulder here with his like glow-in-the-dark glasses. But anyways, it's good to be back making a video. And I hope everybody's doing well. Get a little bit of Alpine in my belly. And I've been enjoying watching videos when I can. I wish I could watch more. But shout out to everybody in the VC. It's awesome. Looking forward to Rob Eolovox's slideshow of people with their collections. Thought that was a fantastic idea. Thanks so much, Rob. And be sure to watch his video of the winners of his contest. And anyways, see you later, guys. Talk to you soon.